Hi everybody, it's Heidi. I just want to do a quick project share. My sister and I are doing a swap this year again like we did last year. I don't know if any of you seen that. We did a tag a month last year and it was really, really fun. And when it came to December, we were like, oh, we're so bummed out. We don't have a swap to do. What are we going to do? So we racked our brains and we came up with we're just gonna do an 8x8 layout, and then at the end we're gonna make a box or a crate, alter a box or a crate or something to put the pages in. Because we think it might be a little too overwhelming to try to actually get them in a book, and we didn't want to have to be worrying about putting them, holes in them for binders or cinching or anything like that. So we're just gonna let them kind of be free in a book, or excuse me, in a box. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. So this is the pad of paper that I got, and I'll use this paper throughout for each one. And it's the Prima Art Journal pad, a really, really nice pad of paper. I liked it because there is no theme. So I didn't really want there to be any power of suggestion. I wanted to just have it be, whatever I felt like doing that month. I didn't want the paper to sway me from maybe whatever it was I was thinking, and sometimes I do that. So it's a really beautiful pad. I surfed around, found this, kind of stumbled on it on accident. It's a very nice pad. So I'll just thumb through it for you real quick. Some really pretty papers. I love the crackles. I love the distress. I really do like my distressing. So yeah, so that's the paper I'm going to use. So this should be really fun. I'm going to quiet my phone down, otherwise you will have to listen to it beep, beep, beep. Okay, so here we go. Here's the project. So anyways, of course, a piece of the paper, which I backed on some watercolor paper, rather than chipboard. I used the watercolor. I liked it. It was actually her idea. She was using the watercolor, and I stole it from her. And she lets me steal stuff from her. And I like the idea of that because it's white, rather than having to worry too awful much about the chipboard brownish color. So I really liked that. So that worked out very good. The only thing, and maybe somebody can give me some sort of a hint here, or if you got a tip, I Mod Podged it down to the watercolor paper, and then it still warps. I don't understand. I don't know how to not get the stuff to warp. So perhaps I should just be using my ATG, and then I will have no warping. So, but anyways, if anybody's got any tips on how to get your paper to not warp, that would be great, because it drives me crazy. I had stuff sitting on it. I keep trying to bend it. So, anyways, I digress. So, what I went with here was... this is actually a song that the two of us loved and sang last year. We love music in our family, and we all have really a lot of fun with music. When we get together, there's always music being played most of the time, and we're usually singing and dancing and acting silly. So music is very important to us. We really enjoy it. So the name of the song is Follow Your Arrow, and... as soon as I got my head around that was what I wanted to do, was something, just to give her that memory of that song and everything. It just sort of all came together, and I really had a lot of fun doing this page. So I will just get to the details for you. So the spinner here is let me start with the base. Obviously a piece of the paper, which I distressed everything with Vintage Photo, Victorian Velvet, and also the tea dye. Distress ink pads. And I put some pink acrylic paint in the modeling paste and used my crackle mask on that, or stencil. And so that's what I did for the base. So the spinner here is a Tim Holtz spinner. It's actually, I think they're called spinners. And I just took a piece of the watercolor paper. I, of course, stained it and put some little swirly stamps on it. And then, I don't know if you can see how warped my paper is. I put it up on some foam squares, and then I put the brad under the paper. So, you can't see it because it's got the paper on top. But, because this kind of kept it free to spin. I knew if I had just stuck the brad through the paper, the spinner probably wouldn't spin. So, I did that, and I put some bling under here to just sort of give it a little bit of something. It sort of needed to fill the space up, but I didn't want it to really be too busy. So I just stamped these words again on the watercolor paper and inked the edges and inked them up and everything. And I used a black pen marker to go around the edges. And I don't know if you can tell, I used a little bit of white pen too on it to just kind of highlight those letters. A couple little flower blings there. These two corners are from Butterbee Scraps. Really nice metal corners, love those. And so in this corner I have, this is I think it's a Prima flower. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. This is a flower from the wedding section at Hobby Lobby, and also this little spray with the little beads in it. This is a spare parts button. This is another flower that was in my stash. I'm not really sure. I had it, I think I actually had distressed it and then not used it. And then I just thought the colors looked nice, so I put that on there. And then this is a spray that my mother made. And then, of course, the arrows, which are all chipboard, and then I just sort of altered them differently. This one I put some gesso on and I sprayed it. And then I UT'd it so it would be kind of shiny and a little bit thicker. And then this one has a piece of tissue paper on it, and I just put the script stamp, and then, you know, I distressed the edges with the ink, and then this one I just painted and used my crackle paint on. And up here in this corner I have a couple of Wild Orchid Craft flowers there. Of course, another chipboard arrow, which is the Distress Paints by Tim Holtz. And then this is like a ceramic flower here. And then this is a wooden leaf flourish, although I sat it down, did something, I don't know what I did, but it broke, unfortunately. So I took that piece and I stuck it down under here, and I don't know, I may try to cover that or not, because, you know, try not to sweat the small stuff. So I'm really happy with the front. I really think it came out great. I do really think she's going to like it. Yeah, the spinner, I just love the spinner, and of course, yeah, every time we see this, we're just going to always think of that song, because we love that song. So, anyway, the back is, again, that's just the paper, which I sprayed with some Glimmer Mist and some Lindy's Stamp Gang. Another arrow back here, which I actually had stamped and was going to put on the front, but I didn't like it anywhere on there, so I stuck it on the back. Made the pocket out of the two remaining pieces that were left from where I cut the paper, and then just a couple of tags to go in there. She could stick photos on here, or journal on the back, and then the pocket is it's a pretty good pocket, so she can, you know, she could even throw photos or anything in there. These are just some dyed seam binding on both of these, and a little bit of thread that I had to tie around those, and then I did stick some eyelets in the holes there, and then just my name stamp, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Thanks for watching. We'll be doing this every month, so if you're interested, keep track of what we do. You might enjoy it. My sister's channel is Jean Augustin, if you want to see what she's done. I'm obviously not going to upload this until I know she's already had it in her hand, so I'm going to try to get it out for her tomorrow. So, hope you guys are all having a great night. Yeah, we got some snow coming here. I'm in upstate New York, so we're supposed to get whacked tomorrow. So wherever you are, I hope it's sunny. Send it our way. We need some sunshine up here. Everybody be safe. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.